It's a hockey stream on episode 526 of the VIG Lounge as the Pittsburgh Penguins welcome the Boston Bruins to PPG Paints Arena for the third installment of the Battle of Black and Gold. This time the Penguins are on home ice. So can they tame the bear or will they get mauled? There's only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in to the Penguins and Bruins here on the VIG Lounge. And Sidney Crosby wins the opening draw, gets it up to Rust. Rust into the zone, shoots, rebound! Crosby couldn't get it to go at the side of the net. Pops out in front after going around the net as well. Got another shot away and turned aside by the Bruins netminder. Big save. And then the puck goes all the way down. How was that icing? It touched Swayman. It bounced off of Swayman and went to the boards, but whatever. Take it, and there's David Pastrnak taking the body. I'd much rather have him do that than have the puck on his stick, so see what we can do with this. Crosby wins the defensive zone draw. Rust has it again this time. He'll try to dump it in. Left the puck behind, regathered it, left it behind again, but this time Crosby's got it. Sidney Crosby fires, and a save made by Swayman. 3 quality chances for the Penguins. They just haven't found the back of the net yet. Pass blocked off. Back to Letang. Up to the left side to Malkin. Malkin dumps it in. Round in front, denied by Swayman. Penguins doing quite well with 4 shots on goal. But Jeremy Swayman has been able to beat to task, at least for now. Or to the task, I should say. And the Bruins finally get their first shot on goal. And that's turned aside by the Penguins netminders. So, Anthony Mantha fires, and a big save down low by Swayman. Malkin going big rig, and he put it wide. Chinikov back to the blue line. The Tang lets it go, and that goes off the stick and wide. Penguins still have it. Malkin in front, denied down low by Swayman, and he will hang on. Highlighting Stuart Skinner, who does still have number 74, thankfully. Again, I don't know what happened with Archer Shilov's number changing, but I've got to make sure to fix that. So just know yesterday you got an outlier of Shilov facing the Flyers on the number 41 instead of number 37. Bruins win the draw. Lindholm carries in. Taken to the boards. Lindholm got it back. Puck rolls in on Skinner. Skinner passes off. Anthony Mantha up the left side to Justin Brazeau. Brazeau drifts, shoots, denied by Swayman once again on a former teammate. Brazeau tried again. The Bruins now up to 2 shots. Penguins up to 8. And they're still trying their best to find the back of the net. But Jeremy Swayman has absolutely kept the Bruins in this game so far. Huge hit on Ryan Shea. Hopefully he's okay. Connor Clifton steps up. Mikey Asimon with a chance for Boston. And that got shut down. Ryan Rust carries it the other way. Rust fires! Pad save by Swayman again. Erik Karlsson regathers for Pittsburgh. Finds Shea. Unless that was Clifton, but I could have sworn that was Erik Karlsson. Yeah, it was. Puck dumped in. Collected behind the net. Up the right side now, Ryan Shea carries in for the Penguins. He'll let it go. Be nice to get a goal from somebody like that off the back end. And now Beecher, the former Bruin. I can't remember who he was picked up by, but it's a moot point anyway. And there it is, Hampus Lindholm with a long drive handled, or not handled rather, but put past Stuart Skinner. And he just walks into that one and lets it rip. Pittsburgh down by 1 despite controlling the majority of the play, but Bruins just needed one chance and they took it. And they've got a 1-0 lead. The battle now with Chinakhov. And Novikov? Oh, man, he went face down. That was a brutal end of that fight. Shot after the whistle. You can tell the Penguins are getting a little frustrated here. Feel like they should have more than they've got. Chinakhov in the box, along with Novikov. Pittsburgh now not winning draws anymore like they used to be. And having a really hard time getting the puck out of the zone. Big save by Skinner, the rebound! Skinner got that as well. And the Penguins finally get it out. Courtesy of Justin Brazeau. Brazeau to Girard with a drive handled by Swayman. Pasternak. Given away, and here comes Malkin. Can't even talk. Rickard Rakell with an attempted shot right at the buzzer, but it would not have counted anyway. But it also didn't hit the net. 1-0 Boston after 1. Let's take a look at the stats. Shots on goal, 11-6 in favor of the Penguins. Hits, 16-6 favoring Pittsburgh. Slight edge in face-offs, 4-2 for the Bruins. And no penalties to speak of as of yet. Maybe we'll get one in the second. We'll have to see. But the Bruins with a 1-0 lead, courtesy of the shot from Hampus Lindholm, as the Penguins look to try to even things up and potentially go ahead if they can continue with their territorial advantage. But we'll have to find out. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Let's see what this second period has in store, shall we? Crosby wins the other opening draw here for the second period. And Rust is in again. Big save, Swayman. Rebound punch to the corner. And the Bruins come away with it. Victor Arvidsson. Penguins look to get it back. Sidney Crosby has it. Hounded by Pasternak. Crosby spins off a check. Fires! And another save for Swayman. And the rebounds just aren't going where the Penguins need them. Rakell with a try. Crosby had it, lost it. Wotherspoon steps up. Dumped into the Penguin zone. Pass back and carried in now by Rust. Just could not get through the Bruins defense. It almost seems like a carbon copy of the first meeting IRL between the Bruins and Penguins, where the Bruins got a 1-0 lead and then they just hit something down. Never mind! It's tricky to score a goal unless you are Rickard Rakell. It's tricky! Tricky Ricky! And the Penguins have tied it at 1! A little help from the post, and a perfectly placed shot at that, and the Penguins have unknotted this game up. It is even. Igor Chinikov, fresh from serving his fighting major. Want to use his hands for scoring goals. Sam Girard has to retreat as the Penguins tag up, and Letang brings it back in. Letang with a shot, the rebound is there, it's in! Bang goes Letang, and the Penguins have a 1-goal lead! That's one Swayman would probably like to have back. And with a little more than 12 minutes to go, the Penguins went from being down 1 to up 1. The Bruins, though, trying to get it back. Penguins look to get it out. And they will. Carried in by Justin Brazeau. Brazeau tried to spin off a check. Lost the puck. Sean Corrali. Had it and lost it. And now Brazeau gains the red line and sends it in. Collected along the wall by Mantha. Mantha with a shot denied by Swayman. And now Clifton with a bomb. Swayman got that, and apparently he decides to stop the show. And we're highlighting Jeremy Swayman, making his remarkable saves. Stuart Skinner, Jeremy Swayman, the goaltending matchup. Both goalies have made some fantastic saves, and at least one puck has gone by them. But in this case, 2 have gone by the Bruins netminder. Pass in front, rebound, score, and now it's tied at 2. And a non-Bruin IRL, John Beecher, has tied it with a nice passing play, and the Penguins just could not get the puck out of the zone. And nice passing play out front. John Beecher with a rebound. Stuart Skinner had no chance on that one. Rolls in on Skinner. And Hushnadinov got an assist on that goal for Boston. Puck carried right back in by Noel Acciari, the former Bruin. He'll fire. The rebound was there, but Lizotte just couldn't get it to connect. And the goal scorer for Boston, John Beecher, dumps it in. And the Bruins miraculously have the puck until they don't. I don't know if there's a Penguin out without a stick. What is going on? Rushdadino. Handled in front. Skinner's got it, and he'll hang on with 4:49 to go in the second. And we're taking a look at Blake Lizotte. Delivering a large point of contact there. Crosby trying to win a defensive zone draw. And it's not going to happen because I went too early because the ref couldn't decide whether he wanted to drop the puck or not. Crosby to Rakell, who tied it for Pittsburgh early in the second frame. Had his second opportunity, and with 4 minutes to go, the Penguins are looking to retake the lead. And another one draw for Boston. Gave it away to Rakell. Rakell couldn't get around the Bruins defense. And Lindholm, who randomly has a no contest zone ability, even though he's nowhere close to the player he used to be when he was in Calgary. Ryan Rust will send it around. Lindholm. Had it, and it's carried in now by Sam Girard. He'll let it go toward the end of the period, and nothing doing. Tied at 2 after 2. Take a look at the stats and see if we can somehow break the deadlock. Shots a lot closer, 20-15 in favor of the Penguins. Hits are nowhere near each other, 31-11 in favor of the Pens. Face-offs are getting out of hand, but that's not surprising. And again, no penalties to speak of as of yet. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Third period action coming at you next on the VIG Lounge. You might have to think that fatigue is a factor as both teams played yesterday. Plus Boston had to travel, although it wasn't that far because they were only in Washington, but Wotherspoon finds an open net and scores! He can legally score a goal! Parker Wotherspoon gives the Penguins the lead. It's 3-2. Even though I totally botched that call. But the Penguins punched through again with an early goal, this time in the third. Puck chipped in. Lindholm goes back for it. To Pasternak. Ryan Rust carries in. He'll shoot. Denied. Once again by Swayman. Shots blocked, sent all the way down. Touched up by Lindholm. 16:42 to go. As the Penguins may have iced the puck, but they do have the lead after the goal from Parker Wotherspoon. Sidney Crosby wins the defensive zone draw. Rust gains the red line and sends it in. This time it will not be icing, but a Bruin did get there first. Given away! Shot by Rust denied! And a rebound score! Rakell's got his second! 67 seventh heaven as Rickard Rakell puts the Penguins up by 2. Very similar to the John Beecher goal in terms of right place, right time for the rebound. Russ shoots, and then Rakell goes far side before Swayman could get there. As he pulls the puck back and then wires it from right inside the blue paint. Big save by Stuart Skinner. Malkin skating his way through. Knocked down. Chinikov with a great chance, turned aside by Swayman. Back to the blue line. Carlson lets it rip. Evgeny Malkin carries in for the Penguins. He'll shoot, denied once again by Swayman. Boston gets it back. Lindholm with a drive to the net, handled by Skinner. Up the right side, Chinikov gains the red line and sends it in. Lindholm takes a hit. Is able to get the puck to Casey Middlestat. Now the Penguins bring it in as well. Chris the Tank drifting, shooting, saved by Swayman. And the Bruins look to clean up the garbage and get it all the way down into the Penguin zone. Chance out in front. What a save by Skinner. Turning aside a point-blank chance. Justin Brazeau switches to the backhand. Got a shot away. Dewar goes around the world. Brazeau with a shot, he scores! Justin Brazeau! Penguins lead continues to grow. Brazeau just turns off the boards, gets all kinds of time, and wires this one past Swayman for his 25th of the year. And you saw Swayman waved at it with the glove, but just wasn't enough. Puck brought in by Blake Lizotte. Puck passed up. Achari carries in for Pittsburgh. Shoots! Big save by Swayman as the fourth line of the Penguins looks to go to work. Connor Dewar had it and lost it. Under 6 minutes to go now, as the Penguins have put up a 3-goal lead, which nearly became a 2-goal one, if not for the excellent goaltending from Stuart Skinner. Oh man, what a hit that was by Rust. Rust to the net, denied by Swayman. Blue line, Wotherspoon, who gave the Penguins the go-ahead goal early in the third. And unless things change, this stands as the game winner. Rickard Rakell with a pair. Justin Brazeau. Adding to the goal scoring as well. And Wotherspoon, the former Bruin, will send it around. Collected along the wall by Crosby. Crosby pops out in front, save Swayman. Down to the final minute. Okay, right back in by Tommy Novak. Novak drifting, shooting, he scores! How about a shot of Novocaine as the Penguins now lead 6-2. The Penguins and Bruins were going shot for shot in the first and second until the Penguins really put on a surge here in the third and have now gone up by 4. 46 seconds remaining. Shinikar sends it in. Collected off the wall by Malkin. Malkin to the net, and oh my goodness, what a save that was. As Evgeny Malkin just got on his horse, had a great chance, but Jeremy Swayman shut the door on that one. Malkin in again, until he's viciously knocked down, but it was a clean hit. It just looked hard. Mantha to Shinikar. Shot deflects off the skate of McAvoy, but the Pittsburgh Penguins defeat the Boston Bruins 6-2 with a 4-goal third period. And that man, Stuart Skinner, was brilliant when he had to be. How you doing, Iceberg? As the Pittsburgh Penguins put on a clinic in the third and run the Bruins out of town to prove that at least in this game, the battle of black and gold belongs to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats before we wrap things up. Shots on goal, 35-22 in favor of the Penguins. Hits, 41-20 in favor of Pittsburgh. Face-offs, well, we don't need to talk about that, more than double for Boston. No penalties to speak of for whatever reason. Thought we'd get some in this game, but I guess not. But what matters most is Pittsburgh poured it on when it mattered and put this game out of reach in the third with an explosive 4-goal performance, capped off by the go-ahead goal, which turned out to be the game winner by Parker Wotherspoon. And a pair of goals from Rickard Rakell as he led the offense. Justin Brazeau got in on the scoring as well. As the Penguins come away with a huge win here on home ice. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. Once again, I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a satisfying Sunday, everybody.